Shabbat Shalom. In Tanakh, we have many associations with the well. The well is a meeting place for loving couples like Jacob and Rachel. Some think it's a fertility symbol. Hagar, an enslaved woman who is sunk in despair, grieving for her dying child, sees a well in the wilderness and experiences a powerful sense of renewal. The well, with its never-ending spring of water, represents vigor and sustenance. To our sages, it stood for the endless depths of Torah and the life-giving power of study. But to those who are wandering in the desert, the well is no abstraction. Thirst can kill you, and water can save your life. In this week's Parsha, we read about the death of Miriam, a woman who has been a source of strength for her family and community. As Moses' older sister, she played a loving, protective role in the life of her brother. As leader and prophet, she led the Israelite women in song as they joyously celebrated their crossing into freedom. Immediately after Miriam's death, we're told that the Israelites began complaining of thirst, and this led the sages to conclude that through Miriam's merit, a miraculous well accompanied the Israelites through all their years in the wilderness, and when she died, the well vanished. According to the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot, Miriam's well was one of 10 supernatural objects God created on the first Erev Shabbat. This was no ordinary well. First of all, it was mobile. Like the Mishkan, it moved along with the people as they journeyed. According to Midrash, its water tasted like anything the people desired and had healing properties. What did the well represent? Miriam was a sustainer of her people. Like Moses and Aaron, she was a reassuring presence, providing shelter and protection through all the tribulations the Israelites endured. It was thanks to the merit of Moses and Aaron, the Midrash says, that the Israelites received manna to eat and were guided by the Amud Anan, God's protective clouds of glory. And it was thanks to Miriam that the people were able to satisfy their physical and spiritual thirst. All three siblings nourished the Israelites through their leadership. Legend teaches that Miriam's well did not disappear forever. In time, it returned because of the merit of her righteous brothers. Eventually, the people's thirst was quenched, and the presence of their great leader was felt once again. I've always been struck by the power of this legend. The disappearance of the well speaks to us of the losses we endure when someone we love has died. All at once, life has been transformed. Something precious has been taken from us, and we're left bereft. Grief is debilitating. We may feel exhausted or empty or consumed by sadness, frustration, or anger. The Israelites thirst for the water in Miriam's well, but they're also thirsty for all that Miriam brought to their lives, as we miss those we love when they're suddenly gone, yearning for their reassuring presence in our lives. Suddenly, we're acutely aware of all the ways they nourished and sustained us, protected us, guided us, and gave to us. And now we have to journey on without them through all the challenges that may lie ahead. But the legend doesn't simply offer us a vivid image of grief and loss. It offers us the promise of renewal. Wells do not miraculously reappear in the wilderness, but over time, our powers of perception will change. With gratitude, we come to focus on the people who are still in our lives, family and friends who can nourish us with love, attention, and care. In time, our eyes will open. We'll begin to see new sources of strength, new possibilities for re-engaging with life, perhaps even new possibilities for love. And slowly, we come to realize that even though the one we love has died, we can continue to drink deeply from the well of memory. We can taste its healing powers. We can treasure the ways the people we love are still present in our life, in their words and teachings, in the faces of precious children and grandchildren, in doing for others what our loved one once did for us. In all these ways and others as well, those we cherished remain with us as we journey on. So with tears of sorrow, but also with laughter and joy, we go forward, and the well of life-giving waters goes with us.